Hey guys, Dr. Paulson here. Today we're going to be talking about CBCT planning using Invisalign and missing laterals. Here we have a case here. The raw scan data is on the left. This on the right is the integration of the scan with the CBCT or the Cone Beam Computer Tomography. So we can look at this case here. This is a refinement scan already. I'm looking at the missing lateral area, and you can see we have the pontics in there, and you can see I'm turning them on and off. Look at the roots, and you can see I need to move these roots back to make some space for the implants. And so you can see we are missing, of course, both upper laterals. So right now, currently, there is not enough space for the implant to go down in there, but we will need to make some space. Both sides, the canine root needs to move distal or back. The centrals need to move away from it a little bit too. Okay, on this view here, you can see how the roots move when we move the teeth on the Invisalign ClinCheck. Same on this side here. You can see how the roots are integrated into the ClinCheck here. You can see all the way down in the bone. What I'm going to do now is pull up the initial scan, and you can see where we started. We had an upper right canine that was moved pretty far mesially into crossbite. We moved it over on the initial setup here. You can see this is what the movement has been accomplished so far. And you can tell when I am looking at this initial setup on the photos, the spacing for the laterals was just really not there yet. The upper canines have moved quite far into that lateral position. So a lot of that has already been moved back, of course, on this case already. The lower arch has already been moved into a much nicer spot. Here you can see I'm moving back and forth between the initial setup photos and the current treatment plan, where we already have some space for the laterals. It's real important that we get the root space made correctly so we can get the implant, of course, put in there, and it will have enough room, and then the implant crown on the implant. Here is the arch form that was changing on the lower arch, not as significant on the upper arch. And then here is, again, the initial setup on the left, and then this is the current or refinement setup on the right with the integrated X-ray or the CBCT integration in there. So again, opening lateral spaces. The upper left canine really had to move back into a good class 1 bite. And then current, getting those roots opened up enough for a good clearance around the implant when it is eventually placed. If you guys have any braces or Invisalign questions, hit me up. I'll be glad to answer or make you a short video.